What's up, guys? How y'all doing tonight? So check it, homies. We have a McFly reaction. This one's actually going to be a thing that they did for the charity, and it's kind of a really interesting one that they've done. But this is a request that we've got, and I'm really genuinely stoked to check this out because I found that, like, I don't know, these that they're doing online seem like they're just like very cut down, but it shows how much they're actually capable of doing things remote. Like, they did a lot during COVID and the pandemic, and so I think it's really cool to be able to see like what they did during these times. And there's just like a plethora of stuff. I think it's really cool that they did that for their fans and obviously for everybody around the world. They were still able to stay in touch with a lot of people, and that means a lot to me. But in saying that, we've got this coming out today, and then we should have either tomorrow or the next day, we've got 2 other videos of McFly that we're going to be doing. They're going to be behind the music, so it's going to be like the story of different songs. So I'm really freaking stoked for that. If you guys want to guess, drop it in the comments which one you think that it will be. But we do have 2 that we're going to be doing. So either way, let's freaking get into this one right now. This is It's All About You. Boom! And then look, I mean, Danny, come on, dude. Boom!
Hello, it's McFly here.
Yes.
While we're going through one of the most challenging times we will ever experience, we know that there are some incredible people out there risking their lives every day.
Everyone in the NHS, all the carers, all the key workers who are still working to keep this country running, to keep us safe and keep us alive. We owe you so much right now.
Doctors, nurses, carers, all the emergency services, volunteers, and there are so many more key workers.
We wanted to say thanks the only way that we know how, through music. So we've recorded this song while we're on lockdown to say that right now it is without doubt all about you.
Dude, that is so freaking cool of them.
It's all about you. It's about you. It's all about you. It's all about
you.
It's about you. It's all about you. Yesterday you asked me something I thought you knew, so I told you with a smile, it's all about you.
This is like so cute, man.
Then you whispered
These guys on a little drum setup.
and you told me to. Said you make my life worthwhile. It's all about you.
That is so freaking cute, man.
And I would answer all your wishes if you asked me
Yes,
to.
dude.
But if you deny me one of your kisses, I don't know what I'd do.
So really quick, just to say this. First of all, it's a very cute little picture. But then also, they're both playing on like mini guitars. I think the other one is also a Taylor, but it could be a Martin. But like, they're both minis, which I think is really funny that they're playing on both of those.
So hold me close and say 3 words like you used to.
Ooh, dang.
Dancing on the kitchen tiles. It's all about.
I love that. That is so good.
It's all about you. It's all about. It's all about. It's about you. It's all about you. And I would answer all your wishes if you ask me to. But if you deny me one of your kisses, I don't know what I'd do. So hold me close and say 3 words like you used to do.
I love this rendition of it too, man.
On the kitchen tile. Yes, you make my life worthwhile.
Like, what is he doing? I mean, I know what he's doing, but like, look at his enthusiasm. He's like, I think that perfectly is like a visual of like just what was going on in a lot of people's heads.
You make my life worthwhile. So I told you with a smile. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's about you.
This is so freaking cute, man.
It's all about. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about
Yeah. That was freaking perfect, dude. That was freaking perfect. And again, like, I don't know. It really brings me a lot of happiness to see different bands that are doing things like this for their fandom, especially during this time, man. And I say that because, like, I was during this, I was still really just listening to a select few bands. You know what I mean? And so like whenever I ended up like getting into other artists out there and finding out that they were doing a lot of different stuff for COVID, like none of the bands I was checking out were really doing anything. They were like kind of like all off tour, and they were like, oh God, what do we do? And like freaking out and not really stepping out of their comfort zone. And this is kind of like hard for me to say because it's like not necessarily bashing on those people, but I just feel like whenever I see artists that are doing stuff like this, it's like they could have been doing that stuff. So I ended up during those pandemic times, like I was actually able to get in touch with a lot of the artists that I grew up listening to and doing like podcasts with them and interviews with them and stuff like that. But they didn't really do these type things where they were still doing stuff for their fandom. And I think it's so cool whenever you see bands like this doing that, because it's like you said at the starting, this is the only way that we know how to really like say thank you. So it was a really cool thing that they just did that. And man, I bet you anything, like anybody, especially, I don't know how it was over there, but like here in America, there was like stuff called essential workers, non-essential workers or whatever. And so like it was a wild time, man, for everybody's country, I'm sure. But like, yeah, I imagine everybody in the medical industry and the national health system, I guess what that maybe stands for. But I bet everybody had a pretty rough time during that as well too. And my wife was a nurse at the time, so I know she was kind of having a rough one. Either way, guys, thank you very much for checking this one out. And like I said, we do have 2 other, we're going to have like behind the song videos. So we're going to be having those very soon. So check that out whenever it gets here, and we'll freaking catch y'all later. Freaking toodles.